So, first you should assess your risk to the supply chain. Okay, one is in terms of availability. So, you see you have the enough capacity, and you develop alternate vendors. So, if you have only single vendor in one category, please bring on board another vendor also, and you make the strategy basically in terms of whether you will be holding the inventory or customer will or vendor will be holding the inventory, and in terms of you reduce the complexity. Other thing is, if you are selling, let's say 100 SKUs and your major revenue comes from 20 SKUs, maybe you are cutting the tail, okay, and so that your output goes up and your efficiencies goes up, and reduce the time to the market. And so if your products are simple and if you are able to provide the fulfillment of the demand through the omni channels, right? So let's say in our case, I will give you the example of, we have in store and we have on the go. So on the go itself you can pick up the stores, and our store guys will come and deliver the food packet to you, and then you can go to drive through, and within 3-4 minutes you will get your food on your car itself, okay. And fourth option is you can order from your home itself, MDS. So you should core focus on your MDS and omni channels, so that you can fulfill the customer demand by means of all the means, and focus developing working with the suppliers, right? And you might not have the capability, right? You have a better partnership with the suppliers where they are competent. So like in our case, I will give you, we are working as a 3-leg stool policy, and we get full support from the corporation, McDonald Corporation, from the global team, and then the companies operating in that country. Like in India, we are 2 companies operating, one operates in south and west, other operates in north and east, and our suppliers. In many of the cases, our suppliers are much more competent, right, in their area. So we leverage their competency and bring best guys into the system and bring the efficiencies with them. And we are a digital food company. We focus on providing the best food, no compromise on food safety, right? So zero tolerance to food safety issues, right? So if you see our stores and our vendors go through the rigorous quality checks process at the each level, and we monitor from farm to fork. And last one is in terms of sustainability. So now the company should focus on sustainability, and we should see how the whatever things we are buying is how it is sustainable. Like I will give you the example, we buy the oil from RSP pure certified body, okay, and we use a forest deforestation certified coffee. Basically we use 100% Arabica coffee in our McCafes, and we use 100% sustainable paper in our packaging, and our farms are global GAP certified farms from where we buy the lettuce, okay. And the fourth thing I will say ki companies should focus on the digitalization, right? The information should flow smoothly from one leg to another leg, so that any change in the demand can be communicated to upstream within a short span of time, and so that we hold minimum inventory and we leverage the best service levels. See, we basically follow the framework of MCD framework. M means marketing basically, okay, in terms of we do the marketing activities, and C means core. Core is our chicken, okay, and coffee is the core, okay. We focus on core products, like we have launched recently gourmet products in India, okay, and it's doing great. And in terms of coffee, if you see our coffee, if you have gone to our McCafes, it's a really value for money, and we are providing 100% Arabica experience at the optimal cost, and which competition may not be. Okay, and we have bone-in chicken product in South market, and we have launched in some of the pockets of West also, right. So that will be focus. And D is in terms of digital. So we are, as of now, our in terms of our sale, if I say digital sales is almost 50% sales. So that I am only saying MDS and on the go and drive through, and in store will be around 50%. And but if you go to our stores, you will find one kiosk, okay, one kiosk where you can go through the menu and you can order it. So in the coming years, we will be moving almost to the 90% digital basically. That's how our core focus is there. And delivery is definitely, we want to enrich the experience of delivery, and there is we have done a lot of work in terms of giving you customer the better experience. The product should be hot and you really enjoy the product when it reaches to you. Okay, so we worked with the packaging team and worked provided solution for beverage and coffee, and all the burgers, we have a better delivery bags, so that product reaches in hot condition to the customers. I think understanding the customers demand, and like I spoke earlier about omni channel, right, and the customers, as the economy is growing and purchasing power of the customers is increasing, you should have multi-mode channels to deliver to the product, and you should have more penetration of your supply chain in small towns, right. And bigger towns, let's say we are able to get the product from hours to within one day, but every company, as the India's 70% population stays in rural areas, okay, and as the our economy is growing, you need to have the better ecosystem to service those customers, and you need to participate to have a developing ecosystem, right. So what I mean, let's say any company is coming, right, so in small town, so you should really participate to deliver your products. So let's say we are going to the small towns, opening small towns, but in terms of delivery, it's a big challenge for us, because our food is more than half food is our frozen product, right. So now how to take care of the supply chain, so that some years, even though we are not making a great money, but we are able to give that experience to the customers. So I think every company should focus on to deliver to the product, to the even small towns, that they should focus on, and by means of digitalization and being lean, I am sure they should be able to do it.